said, it's probably a time for another one of these long videos walking around here. I just dropped off the feed I made. Cut back this little short banana here. We got at least one, two, three, 4, 5 still coming in. So probably throughout, probably I think there's even 6. I can't remember if she went back there and got that other one. So throughout rainy season, gotta cut that one down. It fell over. They get heavy. Yeah, they get real heavy. So, uh, yeah, like I said, it's a pretty cool morning. It's a good day to do some work. Guess what? I'm completely exhausted. My son, my oldest son, hey girl, was having surgery yesterday. Um, Dealing with the illness he's been fighting and doing well, doing well. He's doing well. He sent me a message finally like 3 o'clock this morning, letting me know everything went good. He's hungry, ready to eat. Yeah. Talk about some of the things that we have here that are really good to keep you healthy. So I was happy to hear from him. Happy about that. Happy things went well. Um, hey, Awa, get your, see, she already didn't pull down that side. I gotta pick that back up. Awa, I'm gonna lock you up. Hey, go, go. How are you going to? You going back? I would call it jail, but I want to rephrase it as jail. It's home for you. You need to stay over here anyway. Go and stay off this edge of this pond. Well, guys, let's uh let's talk about that pond, why don't we? All right, so we got rainy season coming, right? So I don't know if I need to necessarily waste money filling up the pond, but I do need to kind of get proactive on cleaning up this place. Um, what happened here was a toad infestation that started to really kill a lot of the wildlife. Because not only did the fish, when they came in, start to get attacked and die. Um, when I was out here catching the last little bit of the live fish, I discovered that apparently there was a nice sized lizard. Half his body was in the water. He was gone. I don't know what happened. Who ate the front half of him, but the rear end was still left. I don't know what happened to that lizard, but it's a big lizard too. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna clean that up. Probably gonna cut this tree back. Uh, just because I don't want to be dropping these leaves in here. Don't get me wrong, this is decent medicine, but one, this thing keeps coming back. Two, um, I got 4 of them. Like one there, back over there. If you see it over there, that's one beyond here, back there, and one of them over there. So yeah, I tend to try to trim them back, cut them off. Been trying to find other uses for the wood, but kind of have been drawing no real good conclusion. I mean, it's usable, but you know how much. But it is usable. So, oh, I'm sorry. There is 7, probably 8 bananas left in. Yeah, looking at the other one, a little. It's gonna probably be a little bitty one though. I'll wait a little bit longer before I cut that in off. Um, hey, tap on it. Let's go. Let's move. Strange way you were kind of helping me out. I just realized that. But anyway, so had a little problem with some of the chicken issues. I don't know exactly what to think of it. I'm not gonna show you what they've been doing, uh, but hopefully we can fix some of that. The local birds were a big experiment. It was trying to find out, how I can utilize those here. And to be honest with you, I don't know yet. Still learning. You know what's here, how it's used. Some of these birds maybe need to be bred into something that may be dual purpose with a good amount of laying eggs. I don't think they do well in captivity. I will say that much. Um, I don't think they like it too much. But hey, guys, this video is actually going to be about something else. All right, so we're over here. You know, sometimes in your life, you got to clear everything out, and that's what this pond definitely represents to me. I had a lot of stuff in me, a lot of things going on in my mind, a lot of people in my life that were not positive. I mean, they may have thought they were being that, but they wasn't. In one form or another, control, manipulation was the key factor for them. Anytime I did something they didn't like, oh, I suggest you do this instead and all that. And I'm not whining because honestly, I'm being gentle. They were far worse than that, and some very major events in my life, and have caused and could have caused more damage. Sometimes, guys, you got to cut losses. The tilapia here, by cutting these losses. And I'm gonna tell you something too. When you cut losses, don't sit there and mope about it, because honestly, I almost didn't have these fish because of that. If I would have noticed the first 2 days how many losses I had, just kind of kept coming in, I should have just went on ahead and cut the pond losses right there. I didn't ID that one animal right. I thought it was frog tadpoles. Those were toad tadpoles, and they are toxic, and therefore that left me in a bad situation. If they were frog tadpoles, I think the fish would have ate them. But now we know what we need to do. So what happened was we cut this pond as a loss temporarily. It's still here. We're still going to use it. Which pushed the slight aquaponics tank to being used earlier than I had been ready for. But that's okay. We're getting ready. I'm gonna look up some grow media after I do this video and see what I need, because I have a couple of different avenues of grow media. I just don't know exactly which ways I want to go. So we're gonna see. Trying my best not to use a whole bunch of rock. And there's a place in town called Batamar in the Gempex area. And guess what they had in there? Now you got to keep in mind, these people get things according to what they being shipped. So sometimes they have certain things, sometimes they don't. Anyway, they had this little hydrogen, the clay pebbles. They have those. I was amazed, seriously amazed. So I could do that. I don't know if I got enough of it, but I could do that. I don't know if I want to though. So the video today is really about cutting loose of things. I had to cut loose of a lot of negative things. Clean this pond out. Wind up being able to save 20 to 30 of the fish, which is a good thing. They seem to be prosperous, and on a smaller scale, I'm able to, you know, see how things are growing and going. Growing and going. So sometimes these little things like that, just taking everything out, cleaning the house, clean this whole thing up. I think what I read was Dental kills tadpoles. I'm pretty sure the heat has killed most things in here. But since I let this pool get really low before and then raised it back up and they were there again, I'm just making sure this time. So we drying everything out. I'm gonna clean this whole area down with some Dental. It's a cleaner they use here, and it sends the if there's a full grown toad, it sends it in the shop, and babies kills. So I'm gonna clean this whole thing out and start over, because I need this to be ready for when these guys start having babies, because I need a place to put them. It's gonna be a lot of them, and in a sense, downsizing the way it happened kind of was a very interesting blessing in disguise. Because what happens is I'm already starting to be set up to try to learn to identify my males from my females, start sexing them, and then separating them out into these multiple tank situations. I may even take this multiple tank situation and divide it in half or quarters to somewhat control, you know, their spacing and the areas they're in. So I know who's in breeding tank 1, 2, and 3. Maybe that's what I might do. Matter of fact, let's go and take a look at that, guys. Let's see what that is about. What is it? 10-minute video? It's not a long one. But, like I said, I do have my questions here. Excuse the feces. That's what happens when you got a crazy goat running around. You okay? Sorry, Joe. You alright? Alright, let me go check on her, y'all. We'll be back. Take it to the next level.